Get set, because it's time to go with the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. With your host with the most, the man voted most likely to smoke out with a Yeti, Mr. Brian Brown. Mr. Brian Brown. Now sit back and relax, because it's time to go live across the world. Because it's 420 Somewhere.
What's happening, guys? That's right. It's Brian. Let's see what we got here. It's Brian, and it's got to be 420 somewhere. That's right, guys. Welcome to the podcast. How's everyone doing? Out in parts unknown, looking for that Midnight Reviewer. We're bringing him back, guys. If you don't know about the Midnight Reviewer, he's coming back for the 31 strains of October. Trying to get this right. I got my charger on. I'm trying to get it all lined up right for you guys. All right. How's everyone doing on this True Crime Thursday? That's right, guys. We got a good one for you. We're going to be looking into the Cecil Motel and all the craziness. If you guys haven't heard of the Cecil Hotel yet, Google it. A lot of crazy stuff has happened there. Richard Ramirez actually lived there and worshiped Satan from one of the rooms. We are looking into the case of a missing young lady who checked in, but she never checked out. They lost her completely for days. It just was a mess, and we're going to get into the situation and see if we can figure it out. There's paranormal involved. There's a true crime involved. This really wraps it all up into one subject matter. Very, very interesting story. And we're going to dive deep into it, guys. You guys will really, really like this one. What else we got going on? We got the top 5 at 420s, and we're going straight old school, guys. We are going with the epic falls. People who trip and fall. Can't go wrong with that, guys. And I got a special one for you, right? But you know what? We'll just roll right into that one, and then we'll roll in the top 5 at 420, guys. This war in Ukraine is no joke. Right, it's crazy what they're doing. And I reached out to Putin, and I'm like, hey, buddy, what do we need to do to make peace? And this is what he sent me back. I don't know what it means, but we will see, all right? Watch this, guys. All right. What do you guys think of that? Think of Putin's peace dance. If you want to share that, guys, because I think it's pretty hilarious, check out our shorts. We did our very first short here on YouTube, and I think it turned out pretty damn good. All right, guys, we're going to roll into the top 5 at 420 now that we got a chuckle. And these are the top epic falls, guys. That's right. People just falling on their faces. All right, here we go. Top 5 at 420, guys. And boom goes dynamite. That's right. Top 5 at 420. Number 5. Oh, man. It's a good one, guys. These are a good one. Brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Save some green on some green. Bah! And that guy's going to need to smoke some green after that. Oh, man. All right. Number 4, guys. Here we go. Yeah, this looks safe. And, oh, that one's going to hurt in the morning. Oh, man. All right, number 3. Here we go. There's nothing better than thinking that you have it recovered and you don't. All right, number 2. Oh, right on the tailbone. Oh, lucky he's a young man. He'll walk that one off. But, oh, that's a hard one. All right, number 1, guys. Here we go. Oh, that's what he gets. Oh, oh, dang. That's what, oh, and he's mad. All right, guys, that was your top 5 at 420. Got some bonus rounds, brought to you by the Healing Center. Save some green on some. Oh, man, that's hilarious. Oh. Oh, man, that's good. Oh, we got a photo shoot going on here. Oh! I couldn't have felt good being half naked like that. Oh, man. All right, guys, that was your top 5 at 420. What do you all think? Oh, get this situated. What do you guys think about that? Oh, man, that was actually pretty good. Oh, man. What was your epic fall? I'll tell you mine real quick before we count down to 420. I was working for Budweiser, and I was dollying in 2 kegs on one dolly, and I tripped and fell in the freaking lot that was just like a dirt desert lot and fell into a cactus. Oh, it hurt, and it hurt bad. But the first thing I did was look around to make sure no one saw me. That was my number 1 objective. And that's what I like about a lot of these falls, man. People look around, and it's okay if no one saw you. So blow up those comments. Let me know what your favorite or worst fall was, whether it be was seen or not. If a man falls in a dirt lot, does it make a noise? Yes, it does. It sounds like, ah! All right, guys, we got about a minute before 420. Blow up those comments. Let me know what you guys are getting into. Who's got that old pal? Oh, that's a name you haven't heard in a minute. Who's got that cheapo? I got the cheapo. Who's got that cookies? Who's got that dab rig? Who's got those vape pens? Who's got those flaming hot Cheetos? Who's got that wine, that beer? Because it's 420 somewhere. I don't care where you are. That's right, guys. You can enjoy it regardless. Check out thedailydank.com for more information. Oh, man, October is going to be big for us, guys. But you know, above all, the biggest thing we bring in and we celebrate, guys, besides, you know, the prizes. Oh, Baked and Unboxed came. I dropped one today, guys, but in case that doesn't matter, because it's 420. boom goes the dynamite. That's right, guys. How is everyone's... Man, hair's getting crazy. How was everyone's 420? Mine, I got distracted. I'm like that dog from Up. Squirrel, squirrel. That's right. How was everyone's 420? Man, blow up those comments. Let me know. I've seen a lot of people on here. That's awesome. Teresa Deller. What's up, Ed S? Everybody. Oh, man. I really, really, truly appreciate everyone tuning in. And even if you can't tune in during the day at the 420, man, that's why it's 420 somewhere. Because you could tune in and watch this anytime, anywhere you want. That's right. All right, guys. Elisa Lam, I believe her name is, that we are going to be jumping into today. Well, jumping into the case of Elisa Lam. Kind of a sad, but, a very interesting case altogether. The Cecil Motel, just in general, is a very, very interesting place. Hopefully, they kind of have shunned YouTubers and vloggers and content creators from going in there. I think it's very, very restricted. And it should be, because, you don't want you're running a business. And just because a few things happened at your crazy hotel, you don't want that to be the narrative, even though it is. Have a long list of serial killers that live there. Just a bunch of different stuff. They've recently remodeled, and then after COVID, I believe they're trying to reopen. But yeah, this story is very, very interesting. So a lot of people will go and they trust like TripAdvisor and those type of websites. Well, the Cecil Motel online looks like a great place, historic. It looks like it's right in the heart of LA. But little do you know, right in the heart of LA is homeless land, Skid Row. So this hotel, a lot of people from foreign countries, a lot of people from other states who don't realize California isn't all sunshine and rainbows, will come and stay at this hotel, and they're walking over hypodermic needles, they're walking over junkies, they're walking over homeless people trying to stab them, and all sorts of... You guys, I mean, if you've ever been down to Skid Row down in LA, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. So that's how this hotel kind of has become notorious. And that's what this Elisa Lam, I think that's her name. Darn it. I think that's her name, but we're going to jump into it. And that's kind of what I think her issue was. That she checked in this hotel thinking it was something different. And there's a bunch of different theories on what happened. We're going to jump into all of those. But just to kind of tee it up, she wasn't from LA, wasn't from didn't know the lay of the land. The Cecil Hotel sounds like a great place. And then once you hear a little bit more about it, you're going to say, oh, okay. So we're going to jump into this right now on this true crime. There we go. On this True Crime Thursday. And I don't have... All right, my video didn't key up, guys. All right, so here we go. The first one.
Oh! All right, let's fix the camera. So today we're driving to the Stay on Main Hotel, or as it was formerly known, the Cecil Hotel, as part of an ongoing series where I tell this guy true crime stories. And today we have the privilege of actually going there because it's in LA. And this place happens to be the site of one of the most bizarre mysteries I've ever read. All right, so we're in our hotel room now. I guess it's time to
Okay, so they
tell
actually
the story.
check in.
A giant red... So on January 26, 2013, 21-year-old Canadian tourist Elisa Lam checked into the Cecil Hotel in downtown Los Angeles.
Okay.
On February 19th, 18 days from the last time she was seen, Elisa Lam's body was found naked and floating in a 4-foot by 8-foot water tank on the roof of the Cecil Hotel where she was staying.
This sounds horrible.
You want to know what it was that led to her discovery? It was hotel guests complaining about the low water pressure from the hotel.
Yikes.
One couple after the fact reported that the water would come out black before normalizing.
People
and that
were
it had a bad
drinking
taste.
it.
But didn't
Water
complain at
body
the
was
time because they
decomposing.
thought that was normal for LA.
Are you gonna drink the water?
No, I'm not going to drink the water. No, don't drink that.
Water.
Come on, man.
Cheers.
Hell no.
You're a savage. Tastes
Oh.
I mean, it has been 3 years. It tastes just like water, but it's too much for me to bear. I can't.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Plus, there's like this weird fucking water pipe thing going on up here. Another interesting piece of info is from a statement from the hotel manager. And apparently, when Elisa checked into the hotel, she was originally in a hostel-style shared room.
What's going on here? All right, guys. So, you got the Cecil Hotel. You got Elisa Lam who checked in. And it's kind of like a hostel, I think. When she originally checked in, she checked in with not with other 4 people, but she was staying with 4 other people. And we're going to get into that right now, too. But the one thing I did want to go is when she was missing, they looked for her. They had no video of her leaving the premises. So it was like a big, big mystery. And then they did find her body in their water tank, decomposing, and people drank it. And that's how they figured it out, was a person complained that the water had a stink to it and a foul taste, and they went and checked it out, and it was her body. Could you imagine being the person who drank that water? Oh, horrible, horrible. All right, guys, here we go.
But later was moved to her own private room due to complaints from her roommates of odd behavior. It turns out the last time she was seen was actually on surveillance footage from the hotel elevator. I'm going to show you the key points of it.
Show me? There's footage?
Yeah, what you're about to see is...
I don't want to see... Is there dead... I don't want to see anything.
No. It's weird. I'll tell you that. It's weird. All right, so this is the surveillance footage from the elevator.
Yeah,
this
so
is the
this
last
is
time she
weird.
was seen. So that's her.
Yeah, look at this.
Like, why is she... It looks like she's hiding. I'm not sure what.
Looks like someone was chasing her, but I feel like you wouldn't get
it
out of the
definitely
elevator.
looks like she's
if someone
hiding
was
from
chasing
something.
you.
So odd.
I mean, she appears to be moving her hands in like a really weird, inhuman way.
How is the elevator doors not closed?
Yeah, look at that.
I have no idea. It almost looks like she's talking to somebody right now, right? Does it not look like she's talking to somebody directly in front of her?
Yeah.
I mean, not directly in front of her, down the hall, but...
Like maybe
There's
just
no one
someone
in front of
off the side
Yeah,
of the video.
That's the video. I mean,
Point 1, that's strange.
That's
I'll give you that.
super strange, right?
That doesn't really give us any information.
I mean, it gives you some theories, though. One of which was she was on hallucinogens or drunk. And while Elisa was in fact bipolar and reportedly took 4 different medications for that disorder, this theory that she was on hallucinogens or drunk was quickly rebuked by the fact that her toxicology test results came back with nothing in her system that could have contributed to her death. So,
Yeah, but that if she's bipolar just right there, that could explain why she was doing that.
it's possible.
Yeah.
Another theory was that she was actually murdered, but the autopsy showed no visible signs of trauma on her body. So if evidence suggests...
All right, guys. So, as they were saying, that elevator thing was weird. They have said before that there's a Korean game, I believe, an elevator game, where if you hit the right buttons, they believe it takes you to an alternate dimension or some kind of crazy thing like that. And some people have speculated that's what she was doing. But it did really, really look like she was talking to someone off camera. And she was like in a state of hysteria. I mean, like there was definitely panic, how she looked and what she was doing. So that's really weird. But the autopsy showed no trauma. So that's kind of where the paranormal thing comes in. And now remember, you had Richard Ramirez and countless others practicing Satan worship in this hotel years earlier. So I'm not saying, I'm just playing the devil's advocate. Not literally, but you guys know what I'm saying. Like, who knows? So I believe in energies. I believe in dark energies. And, you summon some shit up. Shit's going to happen, whether you're around for it or not. So, that could be one of the theories. There's a few different ones about it. But let's jump into the rest of this right now, guys. All right.
Suggests that it wasn't foul play and that it wasn't drugs. Many wonder what could have led Elisa to actually climb in the tank herself. And that's a good question because nobody knows even how she got up there. I mean, in fact, to get to the roof, Elisa would have to either A, climb up the fire escape, and there's 3 at the hotel, but you'd have to go out a window to do that. Mm-hmm. B, go through a locked rooftop door that would set off an alarm if open, and no alarm was heard that day. Mm-hmm. Once she even got up there, which at this point, after seeing that video, I think it's highly unlikely she was able to do that, but okay, fair enough, she got up there somehow. She would have to get on the tank platform, climb up a 10-foot ladder, open a 20-pound lid, get into the tank, and somehow close the fucking lid after she got in. And then you also got to remember she was naked, so that means she either took her clothes off before,
or the
somehow,
clothes never found.
The clothes were found in the tank.
Never found?
So she must have taken the clothes off in the tank.
Or they were thrown in. Afterwards.
Or they were thrown in, exactly, yeah. This whole scenario to me is fishy.
Yeah, I'm definitely fishy.
For her to have done that all herself. Another popular theory, you're not going to like this, but I have to say it, is ghosts. If you look at the video, it appears as if Elisa is talking to someone right outside the elevator, which has led some on the internet to believe that she's talking to the ghost of serial killer Richard Ramirez, who was convicted of 13 murders and stayed in the Cecil Hotel from 1984 to 1985. It's also worth noting that Ramirez was a known Satanist.
Absolutely not.
So you're saying you don't think there's even a little bit of a possibility that this place is a little haunted and it can drive people to do some crazy shit?
To me, it's basically like saying, so you don't believe there's a little possibility that the spaghetti monster did that? You know, like
there's no recorded history of a spaghetti monster. I don't know where you're getting that.
Show me the scientific journal in which they've posted all these ghost studies.
There is footage of things moving on their own.
Footage is not science.
There's no one that's like, I'm going to be a ghost scientist.
Why not?
Because that's
there's
a weird
footage.
Just think of that title on a business card. That's weird. I'm a ghost scientist.
Yeah.
And that's really just the tip of the iceberg for the Cecil. It also played home to Austrian serial killer Jack Unterweger in 1991, was the site of an unsolved murder in 1964, and was also, according to some, one of the last places the Black Dahlia was seen alive. And to pile it on even more, there have been numerous accounts of people who have jumped to their death from the roof of the Cecil to the point where longtime residents refer to the hotel as the suicide.
If anything, that goes against the ghost theory because there's already a recorded history of it being easy for people to get up onto the roof. Therefore, it must have been easy for her to get up onto the roof.
Let me check to see if it's actually the roof or if it's just jumping.
Oh, okay. Now you're changing your story because it doesn't fit your designed ghost story package. You see? You can't just
I'm gonna check.
change the facts in order to...
I'm going to serve you up a fresh truth pancake right now. We'll see how you like it. Hold on.
I do like pancakes.
Jump to their deaths from the building. Never says the roof. Authorities ultimately ruled Elisa's death was an accidental drowning.
I'm just feeling bad for the family whose people are like...
And that's exactly what my next point was going to be. Is like lost in all the madness is the family.
Yes.
Who also actually filed a wrongful
answers.
death lawsuit against the hotel, which was eventually dismissed.
What?
But like I said before, the real tragedy is to the family.
All right, guys. So that was the investigation and a little background on Miss Lam and the Cecil Motel, guys. What do you think happened that night? Do you think it was a murder? Do you think she just was off her meds? And I don't know. Like, I know people with bipolar, and I don't think they talk to people who aren't there. Like, I mean, I've seen people go, you know, you have high highs and low lows, but that didn't look like either. That looked like something different. Do you guys think the place is haunted? I don't know. I couldn't say, but the things I've seen from there and the stories that people have told, I definitely think it's haunted. Again, you can't summon demons and Satan and all that without some kind of repercussions or energy or something popping up. So I definitely think it had something to do. I don't know if that had something to do with that. Just, man, what an odd thing that she would have to lift that big metal door on the water tank, jump in, close it somehow, take off her clothes. But that could be maybe her clothes were weighing her down when she finally realized that she was kind of stuck in there. I don't know, man. Crazy stuff. But you do got to feel for her family, and hopefully they can get some closure with all these different investigations going on and all that. All right, guys, so that was True Crime Thursday here on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. That's right. All right, guys, make sure you're checking out the dailydank.com. That's right, we got all our, man, I keep saying that's right. That's right, guys, that's right. No, check out the dailydank.com because it's fire. We'll start using that word again. Hey, check out THC, the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Your one-stop shop, the #1 cannabis superstore in all the land. They got everything, guys. Everything that you're going to need down there. Huge savings. things too. Save some green on some green. We got those wild weekend drops that will be hitting first thing in the morning, late tonight. I still got to run over there and film them. So we're doing that, guys. I wanted to make sure I hit you up with your 420 live every day, guys, as much as I can. We'll miss a day here and there, but we're starting to up our game, as you can tell. We're going to be doing a lot more. I got interviews, guys. I got guests coming on. I have a scientist that we just signed up. I have DC from Whoop, there it is, tag team. We've finally been able to work out the calendar with him. I got a voiceover actor from Rugrats, so hopefully we can get all locked in, guys. So we got a lot of cool stuff, a lot of different things. We got cannabis experts, real cannabis expert, like actual PhD cannabis experts, not just some guy who says he's an expert who read a High Times magazine and is a closet grower. No, we got the real deal coming up on here, guys. Real PhDs and real experts. All right, guys, appreciate everyone tuning in. It's 420 somewhere. Blow up those comments. Hey, if it's your first time watching and you made it all the way through here, make sure you put that comment and make sure you put that comment and be like, hey, I made it through to minute 28. And if you put that in there and it's your first time commenting or watching, I'm going to send you something just for hanging at the 28-minute mark. Woo, God bless you. God bless all you guys who hung in this far. No, I appreciate you guys. Appreciate the community. A lot of big things coming up. We're going to be dropping a video tomorrow, guys, talking about October 1st and the whole October giveaways, the 10,000 subscribers. Oh, man, we're almost at 11,000 already. Go figure, man. Oh, things are snowballing, guys. We're getting new sponsors. We're getting new things going on. We're going to have a lot of cool content. So I went ahead and did it. I got a couple minutes before we wrap this up. I'm making a four or five part video, guys. Well, hopefully it's 4 or 5 parts. We'll see how it goes. I ordered a mystery box off the deep web. I had to have my son help me get on the deep web, but I ordered a mystery box, guys. There's no theme, and I've seen some creepy ones, but we're going to do hopefully all of October. We're going to see what we get. If we get it, you don't know what it is. I paid a pretty penny for it. So hopefully it's something that we can sink our teeth into and spread out over a few episodes. But we'll see. We will see. See if it even gets here on time. You never know with this deep web stuff. I don't know nothing about it. Like I said, I had to have my son. But we got that towards the end of October. We're going to have the documentary of the greenhouse in Needles, guys. That place is super haunted. Me and Route 66 Paranormal went and did an investigation over there and found all sorts of crazy stuff. And we made a documentary, and that's going to be dropping close to Halloween. We got the 31 days of giveaways for the spooky holidays, guys. Monday through Friday, we'll be giving away stuff. We'll have more information on that tomorrow. And it's good times, guys. We're going to have a lot of cool giveaways, a lot of cool spooky stuff. I'm working on maybe doing a Halloween tip every day with the video, whether it be makeup, decor, different things you can make your house pretty spooky and make your Halloween stand out above all. I'm kind of an expert on Halloween, guys. I got 10 years in the industry. That's all I'm saying. All right, guys. I appreciate everyone tuning in. It's 420 somewhere. Oh, man, you guys are the best community around, and I will go to my grave saying that, guys. Appreciate everyone out there. Appreciate you guys tuning in. And we are going to go get crazy. Friday, guys. Tomorrow's Fantastic Friday. I got a surprise for you. Got a surprise. All I'm going to say is oatmeal. That's all I'm going to say for right now, guys. Big surprise tomorrow. Make sure you check it out. And we will see you next time on It's 420 Somewhere. What?
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
It's time to end the show.